man. And Myles Garrett in the appeals process alleges that Mason Rudolph used a racial slur in a brawl. What was that, last week? Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out our NFL playlist, and a ton of our playlists is out here. It's kind of like raining in the D. It warmed up, and it just started raining, so some of the snow starting to melt. So shout out to everybody that's from Detroit, man. Salute everybody from the great state of Michigan. Salute to you guys, and shout out to all my brothers from like Toledo, Ohio, Illinois, Chicago. I see you niggas, man. Milwaukee, Minnesota. I see y'all, man. And all my PA dudes, Philadelphia dudes as well too, man. Much love to everybody in our little region. But let's get into it. Now, me personally, to cover my own ass, I would just said he said it regardless. You know, now Mason Rudolph didn't really, I don't know if he said that in the post-game press conference, because it didn't make no headline in news. All right, it wasn't no headline in news where, you know, he said that you know, all he used the racial slur. Now, in his post-game news conference, you know, I don't think he said it, but maybe he was saving it for the appeals process. But off rip, I would have said it, even if he didn't say it, especially when I knew he didn't get no suspension. He only got a $35,000 fine. They do that to us all the time, black people. All the racists do that to us. You know, they go ahead and say we did something we didn't even do. Oh, he's breaking into this apartment complex and he's breaking into the apartment complex, and he doesn't live here. Oh, damn, I was going to the bank. It's kind of full. I'll wait. He doesn't live here. He doesn't live here. You know, they're always doing that, man, making up stuff. And, oh, I seen him have a pistol and he had some marijuana. So I would have said it regardless. I believe he said that, man, because there wasn't no point for that to escalate that way. Now, even, you know, if Mason Rudolph would have said that Garrett said something, hey, man, I wouldn't have put it past him. You know, he would have said sorry, because it was so pointless just to really get warmed up. It was so pointless. The game was 7 seconds left. We all thinking that, everybody watching, you know, thinking that it's about to go ahead and it's about to go, it's done. It was a physical game. Juju got knocked out. A few players got knocked out the game. All right. For them to go from, you know, tussling, they was just tussling, you know, and obviously Myles Garrett didn't know he got rid of the ball. He trying to get a sack, you know. He said, I'm trying to be defensive player of the year, blah, blah, blah. Cool. But the way it popped off, like something had to be said on that pile. Or the little pile they had, a little powwow they had. Something had to be said for Myles Garrett to go off like that. And people just pointed, you know, just made him out to be, oh, the angry black man for no reason. Like they do us in America. We just angry for no reason. We angry because we've been, you know, oppressed for so long, bro. You know what I'm saying? Corporate America, man, you don't have to say things racist for us to sense it, you know, you got some prejudice against us. So that's every battle that a lot of minorities is dealing with in America, but black men in particular, and women, but men like no other. But I wouldn't put it past them. And then they go back, and I don't know how true it is, but they went back and found out that Mason Rudolph was MAGA affiliated, and he had some pro, you know, Make America Great terms that he was saying. So you already know what black people and what a lot of other minorities and white people believe that's affiliated with. So when you go there and you got a pipeline to something like that going down, you know, and you affiliated with, you know, liking Tommy Lauren tweets or whatever the situation is, and you pro Donald Trump, people automatically gonna assume that, you know, you that type of person. They automatically gonna assume that. So at the end of the day, I mean, you know, it's he say, she said. But if you go back and you look at Bill Romanowski, now I forgot about this story where he beat one of his teammates with the helmet. Everybody know he has some roid rage, allegedly. I'm just use that to cover my own. But he has some roid rage, right? And he beat one of his teammates with a helmet where he could no longer play football again. Now, they said he wasn't suspended. He missed like a practice. He spit on Stokes. I forget his name for the 49ers. I remember that. He spit on that and he didn't get suspended for nothing. He ended somebody's career with a helmet. Now, he lost the lawsuit on his teammates in Denver. But the NFL didn't suspend him. But then again, I will keep it 100. Paul Tagliabue was not, he's the old NFL commissioner. He was nowhere near as proactive as Roger Goodell was. Because Antonio Brown under Paul Tagliabue, he would still be playing right now. They got people that caught charges under Paul Tagliabue and still played. They caught charges for like murder or manslaughter, and he let the just due process play out. And that's one of the reasons they wanted to get Roger Goodell in. So for people to point to that, like I said, I got to be thorough in the videos that I do. I'm not trying to fake it. Or I'm not trying to just let y'all hear both sides. That was a totally different NFL leadership. That was 100% totally different. And I will say that. Because a ton of black players was playing and they had a lot of charges going on. It was really like blitz the league under Paul Tagliabue. But, you know, if Rudolph said it, only him and God knows. But I know some brothers that we talk in some sports groups on Facebook, and they were saying that I would have said it regardless. You know what I'm saying? I would have said he said it, but the way it popped off, something had to be done more in that situation. Now, people could say it was just frustration that the Steelers was losing or whatever like that, but Mason Rudolph kind of come off to me like he like that, dog. Just his whole persona and kind of seeing him talk more, I could believe that he said that. But do I know that he said it? I'm going to believe Myles Garrett because he a brother. And the way it popped off, something had to be said. Now, I would love to know what slur he said. But Freddie Kitchen said Myles Garrett told him. They had that discussion about what was said and what did he say under the pile. So we'll see what the NFL do. But my Mason Rudolph should have been suspended bare minimum 2 games because he started it. Oh, but he started it. So I already feel some type of way. To be honest, he should have been suspended. Now, obviously, Garrett should be suspended extra for the helmet situation. But if you go out there and call me the N-word, you go out there and call me some other type of racial slurs and whatever, you mean that's what's going to happen. I'll do it again every time. And then I'm going to meet you in the locker room. I'm going to meet you in the bus. I'm going to meet you at your car. I'm going to meet you at your house. It's not going to be done until I say it's done. If you really wanted to drop the N-word or drop something that's similar to that, it's not going to be done. I'm going to beat you down. The world ain't got to see it. So it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. I made it to my other destination, man. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, require sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? Let me know what you guys think about the story. I'll link an article in the description. Yeah, I'm at Best Buy. I got to, pick up something, man. Appreciate it. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We gone.